My name is Allie, and today I'm going to chop firewood. Split firewood.
Welcome back, guys. If this is your first time here, my name is Allie, and this is the Lazy A-Hole Ranch. Our main channel follows our house build, and this is our side channel with all of our homesteading stuff. If you're new here, consider subscribing, and don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Today we're here to talk about firewood. We recently got a log splitter, which has helped us tremendously in getting ahead of things. And I'm going to talk about how we split our firewood, and you'll see that I'm not very good at stacking it just yet. Did you guys know that I have a blog where I discuss things such as the cost of building our arched cabin? Yeah, check it out. It's lazyaholeranch.com. While you're there, you can also purchase some soap that I've handmade. You can also find links to our Patreon and Subscribestar accounts as well if you'd like to support us in that way.
This tree was really green. This is either a tree that we pushed over at Mike's mom's house, or this is one that got blown over by the wind. But this tree is really green, so we can't use it for a while. And since the house is still under construction, I figured it was best to this will be the first bit of wood for the house, and we'll just give it time to season. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just setting these out here to season. You don't want to burn green wood because the sap in the wood will, it'll kind of cake up the chimney and it can cause fires, basically. And this is actually one of my favorite activities. I love doing firewood, especially splitting by hand with an axe. I should feel like Wonder Woman. So, this is one tree worth of firewood. I am between 5'6" and 5'7", and this pile of wood is as tall as me. So I think right now in the trailer, this is probably a month of firewood maybe. The new place will be more airtight, and our main heat will be radiant floor heat. And that's going to be run with a dedicated tankless water heater. We will probably use the wood stove to supplement our heating and to save on propane.
How long do you think this wood pile will last? Let's leave a comment below and tell us your estimate, and then when it's time to burn it, we'll actually keep track of it. This is our clever little wood door. It allows us to bring in wood from the wood pile very easily.
So this wood door has been very handy. The previous owner had a stash of this, it looks like juniper, that is from all over the property. It's kind of acted as a fat wood and has been really great for starting fires. We're getting really light on it, so I think sometime early this spring, I'm gonna go on a hunt for a bunch of this small, dry, aged juniper brush and stuff like that. I think it'll help a lot. But we're probably gonna burn through this before the end of the season. I can't speak for Mike, but doing this wood stuff has been one of my favorite chores out here on the ranch. Would you agree?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's fun. It's very cathartic. You get a lot of frustration out, like swinging that axe. We have a wood splitter now, and I love that. That makes it go way faster. I think sometime during this week on some of these nice days, we're probably going to drag up some of the stuff that we've already cut down, the standing dead, and chop up a bunch of that because we got so busy with the house that we didn't finish firewood. So you're probably going to see a firewood video soon. Mike will probably chop up a bunch of these into kindling to help us get it started and to make this last a little bit longer. We did our best to get ahead of the firewood this year, but we still have a mix of wet and dry wood. We had a lot of standing dead, but we've had a lot of wind this year and a lot of trees blew down, a lot of live trees, so we have a mix. Most of that wet stuff we have been chopping and splitting on the build site just to get that started on drying out. So we have that wood supply for the house. For this, there was no wood supply when we got here. So we had to build it up, but we didn't know how much we'd need. So we've been burning through it every year. We're trying to get ahead of it here too, but it's been a slow process because we have so many other things that we're working on. This week we're gonna fill this thing out at least. But I imagine we're gonna pull one of those 6-hour days where we do nothing but split wood. The days where I'm filling up the wood box, the solo mission kind of goes like this. I dump a bunch of wood into the wood box here. Then I head inside to arrange it a little bit. Come back out, grab more wood, put it in the wood box, repeat. There's 2 of us here working on it. Then I usually pass the wood in to the person on the inside. They stack it up neatly. I try to get it up pretty high. I have like a side table, and this is kind of a tabletop too, this wood box. So I kind of try to pile it like a foot or 2 higher than that. I don't like to do this all the time. I mean, it's fine and all, I enjoy it, but I don't like to do it when it's really cold out. So I try to always have like a few days of wood in there. And anytime that we're able to, we try and split them into these kind of flat pieces. They stack a lot more easily and they burn really nice. They're also really easy to split up into kindling. But we're still only like 3 years into this and self-taught. So if you have any suggestions, leave a comment below. Tell us ways we can make this more efficient. One thing I can tell you is I know these are still a little wet because the bark is still on them. The thing that we found is once they're dried enough, the bark usually falls off. Slightly damp wood is better than no wood at all. We have a powder that helps burn off the creosote. Yeah, so we probably do it every other week or so. Alright. Well, no, I think that would be good. Thank you, I appreciate your help.
Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Now get out there and do the thing. I know you can.